Hey everybody, welcome to another Premiere Pro install guide. In this one, we're looking at transitions. And as ever, I do recommend that you install these into your Libraries panel. If you're not seeing your Libraries panel, come up to Window and make sure that the Libraries window is checked. So if you're in the default editing workspace, like I am here now, not in a custom workspace, it could be that Libraries is hiding even if it's checked on in Windows. Okay. So most of the time, if you're in the default window, it's just a click here, click on these two arrows, and all of the panels that are hiding over here to the right-hand side are in this drop-down menu. So I'm going to click on Libraries. So if you're not seeing Libraries, it could be here. All right, I'm going to head back to my custom workspace now. Okay, so back in the Libraries panel, I'm going to go down to my FILMCAVE transitions. I've bundled these all up because I can organize in the Libraries panel as much as I'd like. I'm going to look here in the glitch transitions, okay? So these glitches I have already added onto my timeline, but I just want to show you where they are. And if you want to use one of them, just right-click and add to project. And that'll take you back into your project panel, and this is where your transition will be. Ready to go. If you want to double click it and preview to see what it looks like, you can do that. And I will show you how I use these, okay? There's multiple ways that you can use transitions. And some of them require some pretty specific instructions, like the cracked glass transitions. We'll get to that at the end. Before we do that, let me show you this sequence. Some people living their best lives in virtual reality. And I'm going to grab all these. These are going to be the transitions that I've used, the glitch transitions. Thought those matched thematically with virtual reality. So any of these are the cerulean are a transition. All right, here it is. Very nice. I like these a lot. I actually really like this sequence. And the reason that I do is because the transitions match up with the sound effects that are happening in the song. So there are sound effects that you can use with these, like glitch sound effects, but I thought it was actually a little bit more effective to use the kind of glitchy distortion sound that are actually built into this lo-fi track. So let me play that for you right here. You can hear it goes whoop. So I thought that was pretty cool with this glitch transition. Now visually, how did this work? So I click on the clip first, and then blend modes. You'll probably be familiar with this if you've done the film textures or overlay tutorial. This one that worked really well for me was screen, but you don't have to use screen. You can try out some other blend modes. Lighten and screen, almost exactly the same. Let's try this one. Color dodge, pretty similar. Multiply, that one doesn't work. Okay, so I'm gonna go with screen on that one. All right, let's play that again. Nice, I like that. All right, I've got another one here. This one does not have a blend mode. This one you can't see through the black. And I thought that actually was pretty effective. It was almost like the channel was changing. So you don't have to use a blend mode here. All right, moving along. Here's another one. This one I use screen again because I thought that was pretty effective. You can actually see her underneath as these lines cross. This one is actually my favorite glitch. I really like the design of this one. Let's play that back. So another kind of glitchy sound is very effective with a visual glitch. Okay, so for the cracked glass transition, this one is a little bit different. This one involves an effect called track matte key. All right, so we've got two clips here. The first guy, he's doing some meditation in VR. And then the second guy, I don't know, has decided to bring the metaverse to his physical space by setting up a beach scene inside of his apartment. I don't really know what's happening here, but this is the wonders of stock footage. Okay, so I'm going to go up to my Libraries panel. I'm going to go to FILMCAVE Transitions. And here I have my broken glass transitions right here. Okay, so I'm going to choose one of these. I think I'll go with Broken Glass 3. I'm going to right-click on it, add to project. That brings me back to my project panel. We're going to click and drag and bring it down onto the timeline. Now you want this to be up here on track 3. That's because we're going to grab the second clip and we're going to slide this in track 2. Okay, so the amount that these overlap, the first clip and the second clip, is the same length as the duration of the transition up here on top. Okay, so just line these up like so. Okay, the next thing you want to do on the second clip is to make a cut right where the transition ends. Okay, so right here, right? I just grabbed my cut tool, made a cut. Now I'm going to come to the effects panel here, and I'm going to type in track matte key. And that's the first result that comes up. So drag and drop track matte key onto the middle clip here, the one that's in the middle of this sandwich. All right, so click on that. And now in effect controls, we have track matte key as an option. And for the matte selection, click on this and go to video 3. Okay, so that's going to take any of the alpha data and track it to the clips, which looks pretty good. The only problem here is that we're seeing him crack first, which is not what we want to see. We want to see this guy contemplating. We want him to crack and then fade away, right? So just click on reverse right here. Okay, so I'm going to play that through. Nice, that is exactly what I wanted. All right, now what would be cool would do a little sound design, put in some cracked glass sound effect. But for now, that's all you need to know. Okay, so just make sure the track matte key is on the clip that is closest to the transition clip. Okay, so hopefully that gives you some general principles to go off of with track matte key. Okay, not everybody's timeline is going to look exactly like this. You know, depending on how you've built things, this one might be on the bottom, this one might be on top. You might want to check this reverse box on and off. You may or may not want to cut on this clip. Hopefully you've got enough principles here in order to make track matte key work for your cracked glass transitions. All right, so that's it for transitions. Hope you're feeling inspired to make an amazing film. Thanks for watching.